Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I've recently moved to a new apartment, new location, and so I haven't really been able to do a lot of videos lately, as you can imagine. Everything was packed away, really for a few months, and I've only started unpacking all my books and things in the last week. And actually, I was going to do a video on the unboxing because, I thought that would be cool, but it's just getting to be kind of exhausting. So I don't know if I'll do any videos on that, but today I want to show you some books that I've recently acquired in the last month or two. And also, we'll be trying some green tea matcha Kit Kats. I've wanted to try these for several years, and I was at a store today that sells, you know, all kinds of goodies from other countries, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to splurge and try this because this is my chance. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this. I don't know if they're individually wrapped, but we shall soon find out. But yeah, I haven't really been doing a lot of reading either, as you can imagine. Okay, so they come in these little individually wrapped packets. That's very cool. Let me just open up one of these. So yeah, how are you guys doing? And what are you reading these days? Do you have any good summer reading plans for those of us in the northern hemisphere? Starting to get warmer outside, more people taking time off and things from school and work. All right, so these are definitely green. So let's just try it. I'm not sure how to describe them exactly. I love green tea. I haven't actually had matcha specifically before. I mean, they still taste like chocolate, but they kind of have a slight, I don't know. Let me think about how to describe it. It's good though, okay? It's really good. So, books I have acquired fairly recently. First one is actually a nonfiction religious book. It's called Why God Makes Sense in a World That Doesn't, The Beauty of Christian Theism by Gavin Ortland. Gavin is a YouTuber, a pastor really of a church, but he also has a YouTube channel called Truth Unites. And that's kind of how I found out about him and about his work in, I guess, Christian theology, apologetics. This is not the kind of book I would usually read, but I was intrigued after watching him debate an atheist recently. And I just thought, I'm going to read his book and see, kind of the deeper explanation about, his belief in divine creation and specifically the Christian belief. I really like this book so far. I am halfway through it. I have quite a ways to go, but though I was interrupted by my move, I certainly want to finish it. It's really only a few chapters here. He kind of starts out with talking about different theories for how the world began, but mostly contrasting theories that are like the mainstream secular or non-creation theories, and then versus a creation theory. And then he gradually builds up towards theism, and finally, at the end, I think the last chapter is about Christian theism. I love this book so far. I think it's excellent. It's very well sourced. He references a number of books that I've heard of, obviously, such as some books by Dawkins and Stephen Hawking, and many more, which I have not even heard of. So, yes, I'm really liking it so far, and I do hope to finish this in the next month, now that I can sort of settle down and read some more. Let's see. So naturally, I found a new bookstore in the area, and going into it, I was like, I'm not gonna get carried away here, and I didn't. Um, but I did find a couple books that I will share with you. It's a secondhand bookstore, so I didn't spend a fortune or anything. The first one was The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro, specifically this vintage international edition. The reason I really was excited to find this is because my other books of his are the same editions. So it's kind of nice having a little bit of continuity. I'm not somebody who always has to have the same editions of something, but, you know, in this case, it's kind of nice to think of them as a set. So, as you know, I love Ishiguro's older works. His newer stuff's pretty hit and miss for me, but all these books from the 80s are fantastic. So, yes, The Remains of the Day, truly, I think, a modern classic. Another book I found at that same bookstore is one that I wasn't at all looking for, but was very happy to find. This is 7 Pillars of Wisdom by T.E. Lawrence. And you know, I already have this in a paperback, but this is a 1938 hardcover. And which makes it not the first edition, but like the second or third edition. So it's still pretty early, approaching 100 years old, really. And I don't know, I couldn't resist. It's in great condition, really nice, clean copy. I don't know. I'm a sucker for it. I'm intentionally building a T.E. Lawrence collection anyway, so it just kind of made sense to get it. And for $10, you just can't beat it, right? Okay, I'm going to have another piece of this and hopefully try to describe what it tastes like better this time. Quite honestly, I don't really taste any green tea here. It basically tastes like a chocolate Kit Kat, but not as sweet and a little more aromatic and slightly malty. I really like it. I wouldn't say I would go out of my way to buy these again, but they're good. I mean, they're just not as, I guess, green tea flavored as I was expecting, but they're good. Okay, the last book I'm going to show you is one that I ordered again from Marianne Guevara, whose channel I featured before. And she's doing book sales on her Instagram kind of continuously. And this book is one that I wasn't planning to buy. In fact, I've actually pared down my Jane Austen collection in the past, but I thought, you know, I'm going to give Jane Austen another chance, okay? And this is a beautiful kind of deluxe paperback edition from Barnes & Noble. And I'd never seen this before, but I'm a real sucker for florals, and Mansfield Park is a really good story. So, yes, I will be rereading this at some point. I like these Barnes & Noble editions, honestly. They're just very solid, affordable copies, and this one's just beautiful. So, I'm very excited about Mansfield Park. Let's see. I had a couple other books that I bought, which I cannot share because I'm gifting them, and the people receiving them may be watching this video. But yeah, overall, I've been very careful not to get carried away lately. I still have a lot of unread books on my shelf that I need to read. Hopefully in the coming weeks I will find time to do that. Oh wait, there was one more book that I forgot to show you. I'll be right back. Alright, so this book is also nonfiction, and it's also inspired by a YouTuber. You see a trend here. This is called Feng Shui Modern by Cliff Tan. Tips from TikTok sensation Dear Modern. So I somehow stumbled across this guy's YouTube channel where he reposts his TikToks as YouTube shorts, and it's called Dear Modern, and it's basically a kind of updated / educational channel about Feng Shui. For those of you who do not know what Feng Shui is, it's it's sort of a philosophy / set of principles from China about how to arrange furniture in your room and use colors to have a more, productive and uplifting life or lifestyle. Most people might think of feng shui as being kind of zodiac stuff, but as he explains in the beginning part of this book, that's only one side of feng shui. A lot of it comes just from very practical, real-world principles, such as, where is light entering your room, and where is the door in your room, because, things can come through the door, right? And the way you position your desk or your bed or, even your couch or kitchen furniture, it all kind of, there's a nice balance you can achieve where you feel really comfortable in a room. I'm not explaining it super well, so I recommend checking out his channel, but I am about halfway through his book. By the way, the illustrations in here are absolutely gorgeous. I'm really a big fan of this kind of artwork. But he kind of goes through it and gives you a lot of practical tips about where to place furniture and things to think about. Like, these are not hard and fast rules, they're guidelines, and something he emphasizes a lot in his channel and in this book is, you might be following all the rules, but if you feel uncomfortable in your space, then that's that's not right. You just do what makes you feel comfortable and happy. And some of these things I already kind of knew from my mom, but I'm learning a lot, honestly, even apart from his channel. Like, he gets a lot more detailed in this book. So I'm very happy I got it. I think it's a great deal, honestly, for the information you're getting. And it definitely feels like an extension of the YouTube channel, like you're getting more. And I still love following him. He's really funny to watch. He's very quick and to the point, and he explains things in a way that makes a lot of practical sense, which is, again, the kind of vibe I get from this book too. So if you're into home decorating or just, interior design, definitely consider looking at this book, and you might get some cool ideas from it. So that's all I had for this video. Hopefully there will be more videos coming soon. I'm sure there will, but I still have a lot of things to put away and things to set up. So, and I'm also going to be trying some different things with the camera and microphone setup. Like right now, I'm actually got my microphone set up differently than usual. So we'll see if that makes any kind of difference. But yeah, I am not giving up on the channel. I'm just sort of taking it slow these days as I settle into my new place. So thanks everyone for watching, for all the new subscribers. You guys are really the reason I keep doing this, and I can't wait to share more books with you soon. Take care.